Hey, I want to talk to you about how to seize hiding in plain sight opportunities where you can speak, literally speak, without spending a penny, tens of $1,000s into reality by saying the right thing at the right time. And what I'm talking about here is how are you answering the question that you hear daily? Most likely you hear it daily. Some, if you've been in the business a while and if you're involved in psychographic tribes and you're around people, you'll be asked 2 or 3, 4 times a day, hey, how's the real estate market? And what I want to share with you is a strategy to speak success into existence and to attract and uncover a listing opportunity or selling opportunity, somebody that you can help. So keep in mind the 3 people principle. Everybody that you're talking to knows 3 people that move a year. Right? So that would be, so if I know 30 people, people move every 10 years, then that means 3 people are going to move this year. So I know 3 people that are going to move where I worship, in my department at work, in my cul-de-sac, at Sarah's ballet corps, where I take her, my son's soccer league, my pickleball league, my racquetball buddies. So everybody knows 3 people. The goal is to how do I tap into that opportunity when someone asks me, how's the real estate question? Normally what you get is, how's the market? Not how's the real estate, how's the market, right? So someone says, how's the market? And what you normally get is a real fast answer from most people. It always sounds the same. Oh, it's a great time to buy. It's a great time to buy. You don't want to sell, do you? You know, it's, they hear it over and over again. It's common. It's ordinary. It's unremarkable, which means it's forgettable and it doesn't lead to anything. So you want to be strategic. You'll have to practice and think about what you're going to do. I'm going to give you the tips here and kind of the structure of what you want to do. And then I'll give you a few examples of how I might answer that question, right? So when your feet hit the floor and you're walking out the door in the morning, you need to know how you're going to answer this question. So when it happens, you can answer the question naturally. And then give yourself the best opportunity, right? So here's what you want to do when you're answering this question. I want you to think of the structure. What you want to do is kind of 3 things. One is include a problem that they might be able to help you solve. You always want to include details and facts about whatever it is you're sharing, and then you want to make a request for help, right? So I introduce a problem, I introduce some facts, and then I have a request for help. So let's kind of break that down. When I introduce a problem, that might be someone says, hey, how's the real estate market? Here's an example of an answer for that. It would be, it's really started off incredible this year. We're down to, in the Woodlands, we're down to 522 listings this morning. Last year, there were 640. So listing inventory is down about 17 to 18%. And our biggest challenge right now is to find inventory for the buyers that we have, right? So it's very thin. So we're running around, with our hair on fire, trying to find people who are thinking about selling because it's an awesome seller's market below $100,000. You don't know anyone who's thinking about making a move, trading up or down in the next couple of months, do you? So problem, right? Which is low inventory. We need to fulfill the inventory. We've got buyers out there. The facts, I talked about how much inventory there is, how much there was, what the difference is, and then a request for help, right? Another one might be, hey, how's the real estate market? Oh, things are great, man. Inventory is down to 522. Last year it was at 640 at this time, so it's down about 17%. And I'm running around like crazy because I'm holding an open house this weekend over on Clover Park. It just came on the listing. It's priced at $425, and it's a screaming seller's market between 400 and 500 in the Woodlands, right? Things are selling really fast. So I'm out promoting my open house, and my big concern is that the thing will sell before I get a chance to hold it open. You don't know anyone that's interested in Clover Park. That's that neighborhood. This is a house on the pond. That's the neighborhood over there in Panther Creek. Do you know anyone thinking about wanting to make a move over there? So I could use that. Another one would be maybe in your team meeting, and you have that. In our team meeting, we have buyer needs, right? And coming soon listings where we share it with our team. So this past weekend we had a team member say, I'm working with with this couple, John and Mary. They're from they're ExxonMobil. They're being transferred in. They've got 3 kids. They need to be in the Sally Ride School District, and they need a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. And they give you details. And then, but I've shown them 20 properties. There's nothing for sale in the neighborhoods they like. What's going on there. And maybe they tell you the neighborhoods. Oh, they're looking in this neighborhood, that neighborhood, and this neighborhood. So I log that in. Maybe I go to the agent. I ask him some more questions about that so I can get some details. And then today I'm thinking if someone asks me, how's the market? I'm going to say, so, hey, Ken, how's the market? Hey, the market's great, man. Things are selling great. It's a great seller's market below 800,000. And I was in a team meeting, so I'm kind of racking my brain. I was in a team meeting. One of our team members is working with a transferee couple coming in from ExxonMobil. They showed them about 20 homes, and they're really interested in Clover Park, Hayden's Run. We name off the neighborhoods that they said they need a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. And we've shown them about 20, 30 homes, but there's nothing new on the market. You don't know anyone who's thinking about making a move or selling their home in those neighborhoods, do you? Right? So I state a problem, then I state facts, and then I ask for some help. So what I want you to do is to consider those 3 steps, and the next time you're asked, how's the real estate business, you will share a story. It'll have a problem embedded into it. It'll have facts which make it believable. So you're not saying, oh, it's a great market, right? You would say why it's a great market for a seller. Why it's a seller's market. Why? Because inventory's here. It was up here. And there's more buyer competition, so sellers are in a great place, right? So you want to share details, which lends to credibility and professionalism, and you'll stand out, you'll be remembered. And then whatever you're presenting with the problem, you're going to ask someone to help you solve that particular problem, which is a request for referrals. Now, if you're doing this 500 times in the course of a year, and you're doing it correctly, you will attract opportunity because everybody knows at least 3 people that are moving a year, right? So if I know 30 people at work, at home, at play, at the sports leagues, whatever I'm doing, and people move every 10 years, then 3 of those people are going to move in the year. My goal as a real estate agent is to uncover those opportunities when opportunities present itself. So I hope that works for you. Down below, you're going to find more copy and detail on the strategy that I'm talking about. But you can, with a little practice and a little forethought, literally speak tens of thousands of dollars into existence if you do it correctly. So I hope this is helpful. Anything else I can do to help you or support you, don't hesitate to call on me. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.